Hurry up. He can't talk. Not yet, at least. You underworlders are fast at learning languages. I tried to learn your language, but it was too hard. That's pretty convenient, though. The fact that you can learn an entire language through a short conversation like this. Who, man? Oh, your first human words. Human, are you alone? He's already learned how to develop sentences. I asked if you were alone, human. I'm single, bitch. Must have been hard learning to speak something that's at such a low level. You know well. Your language is like that of the class 2 language that only slaves use. I cannot believe that I have to use such a lowly language. Really? How does it feel to have your civilization be destroyed by a lowly species like mine? You hid in our holy site like mice. That never would have happened otherwise. Holy site. Oh, are you talking about the final dungeon? The final dungeon? How dare a lowlife like you call our holy site by such a name? Bastard. Did you know? You're our prey now. What? We can earn glory and honor if we hunt you down. That's why we killed you. It's just like how you consume aura. We use the money we earn to eat, drink, and have a ton of fun. Dungeon. Holy site. You were the ones that provided all of that. This is my chance, you little scumbag. You humans are like cattle to us. Yet you dare disrespect us. For someone of a species devastated by cattle, you sure talk a lot. He's gone, did you know? From behind? Amplify agility. The core inside your holy site was fucking massive. It was like, twice my height. What? How are you aware of? Don't tell me, idiot. How do you think I know that? No. Shut your mouth. You profane fool. Listen until I'm done talking, fucker. I'm sure you have an idea. Only a chosen few are allowed to witness the core of the holy site. If you're a lower rank, you can't even catch a glimpse of it. The fact that this human even knows about the core. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm Co Munyiap. Co Munyiap. The bane of our existence. Thanks for coming to me. I was afraid that I'd never get to hunt you guys down anymore. I'm disappointed. I didn't think you would be that easy to deal with. Is that all you can do with your aura? I know it's been a while, but this was too easy. I know you're not dead, bitch. I know you can use your aura to extend your lifespan. That's why you can't die until you expend it all. Am I wrong? Remember when you said I was of a lowly species? You should be ashamed of yourself. Aura searching searches for aura responses. Underworlders have no name. Observer, slave, technician, priest, high priest, founder. Their entire purpose is based on their role. Among those, the searcher role is assigned to those that look for places that might have aura deposits. If he's a searcher, there's nothing to worry about. Although red isn't a low rank, it's not that high either. You're Co Munyiap. Yeah, that's me. Before that, I want to ask you something. What? Do you think I will answer? Yeah, I think you'll have to answer. Your species. Are you all peep? Gee gaghack, what do you mean? I'm asking if there are more of you hiding in the ground. Or if your civilization has really fallen irrecoverably. If a searcher like you is still roaming around. That must mean there are more of you, right? You lowly humans are full of pride. The white one that I fought at your holy site was pretty fun. Are there any more of you like that? The one glowing with a white aura. What was his name? Oh, the High Priest. You lowly human. You're arrogant. We're not done yet. Wow, really? Our great ancestors and the primordial light continue to lead us. Although the High Priest that listens to their words has passed on, we continue to live under their protection. Seems like he's getting ready to self-destruct. The primordial light has issued a prophecy. A prophet has appeared on this land. The prophet will lead you to the land of light. Ah, primordial light. It's so dark. Bring us light. To the land of light. Our prophet. What are you saying? Just die, bitch. What? Hurry up and die. Amplify immortality. Oh, our prophet. What the hell? He finally died. Seriously, what was up with him and the prophet? I don't think it was necessary for him to self-destruct either. Damn it. I can't believe it. I think I've become the strongest in the universe. I was just hoping to have some fun in a dungeon. A lot more happened than expected. The primordial light has issued a prophecy. A prophet has appeared on this land. The prophet will lead you to the land of light. Primordial light, it's so dark. A prophet that has achieved spiritual awakening will appear. I don't think I've heard that before. Now that I think about it, I think they mentioned something during the Underworld Wars. The primordial light has accepted the land of light. You knew about a prophecy and the primordial light. So why didn't you know that the underworld had fallen? Also, if a prophet really does appear, it's still going to be difficult to bring back the underworld civilization. I'm pretty sure the magic stone supply from the final dungeon should be cut off too, according to researchers. The final dungeon was created over a span of 10,000 years. It was used as a device to gather aura from all over the world. As a result, the otherworlders could indulge in an infinite energy source and they lost their self-control. That's the conclusion that researchers made. That was the only reason that could explain why a high-dimensional civilization like the underworld would irrationally decide to conquer the world like that. As for other theories regarding why the otherworlders decided to attack us, there are plenty. However, none of them can paint a full picture. Although the remaining searchers have been collecting plenty of aura, it's unlikely they'd regrow their forces and reach their previous numbers within my lifespan. I was excited since it's been a while since I've seen an underworlder. However, the only thing that I could sense from him was despair, sadness, and fear. If this had been anything like the past, he would have called for backup and stalled for time. Seems like he didn't have that choice. Damn it. That's a disappointment. I was hoping for my sake. I can't do much in a destroyed dungeon. I better just go home. TSK, that's unfortunate. It's fine that we lost a searcher to the light, but it's quite unfortunate that we lost the ripe Zadron before we could harvest it. Well, it's okay. This isn't the only place that has aura. Also, I've learned an interesting fact. The abomination that is Co Munyep is alive. This time, we'll make sure to kill him. Let's get ready to greet the prophet. Yes, I understand. The third. I thought you were going to leave for 4 days. Why are you back? Oh, things happened. Did you go to the mountains? Yeah, you should have dug for some ginseng. I saw something similar. Something similar. Why don't you take a look? What is it? What? A Zadron? Why do you have a Zadron seed? It was in storage. Storage? Wait, why didn't you just kill the thing? I forgot. Don't you know that a single seed can destroy an entire city? Stop exaggerating. There's bound to be a superhuman nearby that could deal with it. Munyap, if we exclude the superhuman battlefield pros, most people are ordinary citizens that just happen to have aura. They'll just be fodder for the Zadron to feast on. Really? I didn't know that. Zadrins are considered a stage boss monster that requires a group of people to hunt down. Forget it, it's a waste of time. Why are you stopping? Actually, that's not important. How much are these things? Why do you want to sell it? If a monster like that gets released into the world, it'll be hard to deal with. If you need money, I'll give you some. Ah, who said I need money? Aren't there still organizations that conduct research on the underworld civilization? I was hoping to help them with it. I never expected you to say that. We can't forget about the underworld. There's no way that they all died out. I'm sure they're hiding until they find the perfect chance to strike back. I don't like that tone. It's pretty obvious which organization conducts the most research on the underworld. Which? The World Battlefield Association. After a long battle, she has succeeded in the Solabun steal. Damn it. Why are you so annoying? Just, stop, right there. Yeah, I don't think so. What should you do? Try to catch me if you can. I wonder who's the bad one here. Fuck, she pisses me off. That's quite unfortunate. You seriously piss me off. Thank you for the compliments. Our Neon. She's grown up so much. Target Lee Neon, human, strength 48/48, agility 71/71, speed 95/100, stamina 53/53, focus 73/73, skill 60/60, aura 69/69, leadership 20/24, tactics 65/83, ability jump. Although she lacks leadership, her tactics stat is higher than expected. If I can max out her speed and tactics stats, she should be able to earn me some money. Even if her speed isn't maxed out, she's on par with Nathan. Well, other than speed, there isn't anything else to train. I guess I'll just hold on to her for now. Since she became a franchise star of YSM, I wonder if I can even sell her. Neon, go on a date with me. I love you, Neon. Bright and shining Lee Neon, over half the crowd watching the YSM matches, are here to watch her. On the other hand, Yoon Beom, 1 kill. TSK, why do I feel so bad for that Yoon Beom kid? He's attacking in the dark again. It's hard to see the impact that he showed in his first match. And now that he only shows off when he's certain he can get the kill, people barely watch him. No one cheers him on. Well, he's still doing his role perfectly. With these members, I should easily be able to reach the middle of the pack once we get promoted to KB1. The match is over with a score of 10-0. This concludes an overwhelming second match victory for YSM. Win. And finally, with today's victory, YSM has finally reached the postseason. You really made it to the postseason? Oh, national coach. What are you doing watching a small match like this? I just came back from the World Battlefield Association after requesting that they recover the Zadran seed. It'll take a few weeks, it seems. Oh, really? They're taking much longer than I expected. Well, they determined that it shouldn't be much of an issue since it's in your possession. Really? That makes sense. Anyway, I thought you were joking when you said you would buy the team. I never would have thought that you would get the worst KBZ team to reach the postseason. Well, I think I'm pretty good at my job. The number of fans and ticket sales has increased too. On top of that, every YSM match gets noticed on YouTube. Of course. As they should. Even if this is the case, don't you think you should still be worried this postseason? Do you really think YSM can win with such a small player pool? Jealousy. Don't worry. Wow, are you really that confident? Since a lot of YSM's tactics have been shown to the public, it's not going to be as easy as you think. Is there a secret weapon you've been hiding? Finally, we have the interview with the winning team's coach. Welcome, Coach Gabriel Sana. Well, you'll see. Wow, you're really fluent in Korean. I can't believe that it hasn't been that long since you've come to Korea. Thank you. I would love to compliment you more on your fluency. But allow me to get to the point. How are you planning to prepare for the postseason? To be honest, I'm not worried about the postseason at all. I think the cup is ours for the taking. If I signed on as coach, he promised me that he'd participate in 3 matches every year. I'm actually sorry for our future opponents. MANHWA, what does he mean? Well, you heard what he said. And this is your newly recruited team member. Since he doesn't have much experience in battlefield, I hope everyone will help him adjust. Nice to meet you, everyone. Although this is my official debut and I get paid the least, I hope you don't yell at me too much. I'm sure that all of you will do your best to show me plays that will serve as great examples for me. Right? Everyone. The president. I mean, CEO MANHWA will join the team starting the next match. Good luck, everyone. I'm sure that we have a 100% chance of winning if he joins the team. Even the mere prospect of being on the same team is scary. Now that we're done introducing the new team member, we'll start the briefing. For the first round of the postseason, our matchup is the team that placed third, Incheon BC. It's the team where the Lee Naeon and Jo Seongo duo made their debut against. They have a history of losing to us when we use a check strategy. Considering that, they've been making an effort to be wary of us and that strategy. In the trade season, as a response to us, Samsung recruited this player from the youth league. I know him. That's Han Sunjiap, right? You're already aware of him. Even with my analysis, it was difficult to see what he's capable of. That's why I made sure to keep an eye on the matches he participated in. Target Han Sunjiap, human, strength 59 to 63, agility 52 70th, speed 55 62nd, stamina 64 73rd, focus 63 72nd, skill 63 80ths, aura 66 to 67, leadership 33 of 42, tactics 49 71st, ability tracking. Tracking can select 5 living targets and track their location. Can only select targets that have been seen physically. He was recruited with the sole purpose of winning against us. YSM's tracking makes it too obvious. You're correct. Although he is weak and only has one ability, that ability would be devastating to our team. Yoon Beom hides in the shadows. Jo Seongo takes care of our supplies from afar. This player has been tasked with keeping track of them both. Although Jo Seongo utilizes his skills to complete a variety of tasks not detected by ability within Jo Seongo's range. His range of detection is limited. And it takes time to look for the enemy. On the other hand, while Han Sunjiap's tracking ability is the only thing that he has. Targets marked by ability, up to 5 people, can confirm location wherever on the field. He can immediately determine where all 5 of his targets are. In battle, they're able to make decisions faster based on the information they readily have. Therefore, we can't use check strategies against them. Oh, if the president is joining the team, then I'm assuming that we're utilizing a different strategy. Since we can't check them, we'll just play around the president. Naeon, Jo Seongo, and Yoon Beom. However, instead of having Choi Jong-min escorting Jo Seongo on his team, Choi Jong-min CEO MANHWA switch. The president will be taking his place. Coach, are you sure we can keep the strategy like this? Is using a big card like the president on something like this worth it? Oh, the president requested this. I've always wanted to try it out. The top 3 professionals aren't the only ones being considered. People like Gerald Walker and Chichi Lucas are potential candidates too. This causes the media and influencers all over the world to debate about it. Amid this debate, however, the Korean media has no choice but to stay quiet and watch. Pro of the Year Nathan's interview. Is he real? If CEO MANHWA was alive, he would win the Battlefield Association. You're talking trash even after reading the superhuman rankings. Yeah, I don't care, there's one Japanese pro, but there isn't a single Korean in the rankings. Meanwhile, France has over 30 people. If CEO MANHWA the GOAT was alive, We'd finally have a Korean in the rankings. They aren't targets that could be compared with current pros. Therefore, they've never been part of the debate. Now that Seo Munyeop is miraculously alive, however, the situation is different. Big bro Seo Munyeop is here. Alright, let's go. Seo Munyeop came back in his prime. Isn't the conversation over? I really think that he's the strongest. Yeah, Seo Munyeop is the strongest, but, as such, the foreign media changed their stance. We're trying to decide who's the best Battlefield pro. You can't use immortality in Battlefield. Seo Munyeop isn't even a pro Battlefield participant. I don't think he should count. While the Korean media seemed to slow down for the time being. As if Seo Munyeop wanted to send a response. All kill. Munyeop, all kill. In Battlefield, he proved that he's stronger than anyone, after completing his first friendlies. Seo Munyeop will make his debut on YSM against Incheon BC in the postseason. He will finally have his name declared in an official match. The collector of accomplishments during the Underworld Wars, the legendary superhuman, Seo Munyeop. It should have been an unimportant game within the Second Korean League. However, with the participation of Seo Munyeop, it became the center of attention throughout the entire world. Now, it has finally begun. Incheon. YSM. Seo Munyeop. Incheon. YSM. Seo Munyeop. Seo Munyeop. Seo Munyeop. Seo Munyeop. Ah, they're so loud. This popularity of mine. Don't be so rude. It's good to be popular. I wish I had 1/10 of your popularity, no, even 1/100th of your popularity. Really? I've gotten bored of being the center of attention. Wow, even the national representatives were all killed. This isn't fair. Damned YSM. Is it fair to have Seo Munyeop join the second league? We won. We got this in the bag. I think the president can win on his own. Alright, let's see. Analysis. There's no one interesting on this team. I guess there's nothing to look forward to. There he is. All participants, please enter the battlefield modules. Hey. Oh, nice to meet you. Target Han Sunjeop, human, strength 59 to 63, agility 52 to 70, speed 55-60 seconds, stamina 64-73, focus 63 to 72, skills 63 to 80, aura 66 to 67, leadership 33 to 42. Tactics 49 to 71, ability tracking. His stats and abilities are all the same. I get that you're energetic, but talk quieter. You're loud. I think my ear is bleeding. Okay. This bitch. Did you choose your tracking targets? Yes. Am I included? Yes, of course. Alright. I hope you don't complain then. I chose you as my target. Wizard Canyon, alright Seongo. Just as we practiced. Okay. I'll start going now, let's go. Perfect. Why don't I start getting ready too? Ah, YSM. Jo Sung-go's team has started to move out. They're going for a check play, it seems. Up until now, Jo Sung-go utilized a 6-person team. Team Jo Sung-go check team, Lee Na-yeon, Yoon Byum, Jo Seongo, escort hunting team, Choi Jong-min, Namgung Ji-hun. Choi Hyuk, Choi Jong-min swap. However, this time, Seo Munyeop was added instead of Choi Jong-min. It looks like he's warming up before he does anything. There aren't any monsters at spawn. That means they can't earn any hunting points. I wonder what their plan is. Incheon BC Camp, Team 1. Lee Na-yeon and Yoon Byum are heading to Team 2. Tracking, dedicated target, Lee Na-yeon, Yoon Byum, Jo Seongo, No Jonghwan, Seo Munyeop. They should be aware that we've prepared for their check plays, right? Why are they going with the same strategy? Well, that's better for us. It would have been difficult if Seo Munyap came at us at the beginning. Alright, move as planned. Have all the ranged dealers get ready. Sunjiap, don't go anywhere and continue briefing me. Where is Seo Munyap? Team Joe Siango, 5 people, spawn location, Seo Munyap, still, at spawn. He's not with the Czech team, he's still at spawn. Huh, seems like they want to play with us first. Alright, leave them be. It's better for us, anyway. IGBC spawn, Incheon Team 2, 5 people, Incheon Team 1, 4 people, Team Joe Sungo, 5 people, Sunjiap and Yonho, 2 people, Team No Jonghwan, 5 people, YSM spawn, Seo Munyap, still. We've already obtained a purple aura. We'll keep hunting and farming until we get to white. Then, we'll stand a chance. The remaining 3 carries, follow me. Let's go meet the YSM Czech team. Catch up to Team 2. After Seo Munyap was revealed to have joined the team, they decided to drag things out and make up the difference in strength against him by farming. Battlefield system allows the user to increase their stats and aura using hunt points. Strengthened using hunt points. With that, even if they're up against Seo Munyap, they can make up the difference for a short period of time. YSM, no, if they tried to beat Seo Munyap head-on, it would be like taking candy from a baby for him. Tank 3, Melee Carry 4, Ranged Carry 2, Support 2, Tank 2. Melee Carry 2, Position Change. Ranged Carry 5, Support 2. Incheon BC, who wanted to reduce the risk of facing Seo Munyap head-on, changed their formation, adding more ranged carries to the team. They'll track Lee Naeon, Joe Siango, and Yoon Biam from far away. Then, they'll defeat the advanced team first. Codename, Counter-Check Plan. There are 2 necessary conditions. First, YSM needs to use a check strategy. Then, until they're strong enough, they need to avoid Seo Munyap as much as possible. Everything is going as planned. With this, we could even take the first set. That's what we thought. Avoid Seo Munyap. Attacking from where they can't see. Seo Munyap, 1 kill. Seo Munyap, 1 kill. Joe Siango for the win. Vision Relay, relay your current perspective to an ally within a 3 km radius. What? Where did that spear come from? I thought Seo Munyap was still at spawn. What the? Kaga. Seo Munyap, 2 kills. Seo Munyap, 2 kills. Team 2, respond. Seo Munyap is currently. Seo Munyap, 3 kills. Seo Munyap, 3 kills. What? But nobody got hit. Team 1, are you sure you have the right information? We're under attack by Seo Munyap. A spear came flying and hit one of our carries. We're sure that he's heading our way. What the hell? What the fuck is going on? Where is he? Where the fuck is he throwing those spears from? A few days ago. Really? Yeah, as long as I can see it clearly. I can throw further than that, of course, but that's my limit for a lethal shot. Whoa. Stop the flattery. This is where you come into play. What? Me? Like I said, as long as I can see the target clearly. Oh. Vision Relay, relay your current perspective to an ally within a 3 km radius. You're suggesting that I share my vision to help you see your targets? Isn't that impossible even with something like a bow and arrow? Of course, arrows follow a straight path. The spears I throw don't. Then, do you get what your role is now? Yeah. I would need to go somewhere enemies are clearly visible. Yeah, the place that you need to be, is up there. I'm here. Try your vision relay. YSHOK. Vision relay. Oh, how is it? Is it hard to see? A little bit. Oh, binoculars. Does your skill also relay what you see through those? Can someone get Siongo a pair of binoculars? YSH, how's that? Can you see better? Much better than before. Why don't you try throwing a spear? I'm curious if this will work. Alright, I'll try to hit that pine tree. Are you sure that's a pine tree? I don't know, but they're both trees with needle leaves. Alright, here I go. It's a little different from seeing it with my own eyes. It's difficult since what I see and where I need to throw are different. Isn't that pretty close for the first time, though? Yeah, I'm sure I'll get the hang of it in a couple of throws. Alright, return. Huh? What was that? What do you think? My trump card. I have a real trump card, but I can't use that in battlefield. Okay, let's try this again. It's already 10 meters closer. Next. About 30 centimeters now. Again. It brushed against it. Almost there. Again. The information from Siongo, the wind direction, wind speed, and the angle of the spear. With all of that combined, I'll use my instincts to hit the target. Next. Let's go. Is he human? That's a god right there. A god. That's what God-given talent looks like. To think that there's a superhuman like that in Korea. I must be dreaming. Impressive. I'm sure he'll get the great kill of the year. I'm excited for tomorrow's match. Seo Munyeop already has 3 kills. Is this really happening? He's been racking up kills by throwing spears from spawn. Oh my. How is that possible? The individual named Jo Sungo is able to take what he sees, and relay it to other people. I was aware of that. The problem is that the direction he's throwing in and what he sees is completely different. It should be harder than throwing with your eyes closed. He's just that skilled. You've always preached about his accomplishments. That was because I thought he was dead. I've said in a past interview that Seo Munyeop is capable of killing a monster from 2 kilometers away, and I was faced with backlash from everyone calling me a liar. The savior of the world Seo Munyeop, although it was created with true facts that Baek Jae-ho personally experienced, such as killing a boss from 100 meters away by aiming for a 1-kilometer weak point, killing dozens of monsters blind while cursed, killing a monster from 2 kilometers away, and whatnot. From an outsider's perspective, it was filled with lies and exaggerations. Due to the controversial topics and countless praise within the book, it was deemed fictitious. The book was considered a story Baek Jae-ho made up in order to honor his friend and hero. Seo Munyeop. Phew, I feel better now. I didn't lie about a single thing in that book. This just proves that everything I said was the truth. But, was he always able to call back his spear? Return. What's this? The spears that Seo Munyeop threw, they're all returning to him. Let's keep this up. Incheon BC Team 2. Focus on hunting first. If Team 1 is correct, Seo Munyeop is attacking from afar. His attacks will be weaker the further we are. Incheon BC Team Leader Baek Kangcheol. He's only targeting the weak carries too. Just protect the damage dealers and continue with our plan. You dare to continue hunting despite knowing that we're coming? I hold back a little, and now you look down on me. H-Hawk. Return. Return. Damn it. Everyone, fall back. How did he kill off all those wyverns? Why did Sunjiap die first? Did he plan this? Let's fall back and regroup. We need a new plan. Another one incoming. Phew, ha. I almost died. Mr. President, did you call for me? Seriously, just drop the honorifics. Anyway, why did you call me? It's time for you to do your job, Yoon Lottery. Ha. Peek. Ha. Wait, Yoon BM, 1 kill. Yoon BM, 1 kill. Seriously. Did you forget about everyone else because of me? How can you be a pro without any awareness? President, we're about done farming. Why don't we end things here and meet up? Alright. I'll continue targeting them from afar. You can go ahead with wrapping things up. The first match ends with a perfect victory for YSM. I'm sure it's clear who the MVP was. With 4 kills and 7 assists, it's Seo Munyap. Come on, there's no need to overreact like this. Good work. How was it? Amazing, right? The audience is going crazy for you. Really? Seems like I entertained them enough. That's the end of the show. Chamber from now on. We'll be going all out. The dungeon that the second match will be taking place in will be the 1,000 Bridges. It's a dungeon housed within a cylindrical tower containing a countless number of bridges crossing the middle. There are bridges that break with a single step, and even fake bridges made of illusions. It's infamous among pros for needing extra attention. Since plenty of time is required to determine which bridges are real, this interesting stage is known as the newbie killer. YSM is making good progress against the Arachne. However, the Arachne aren't the only things within the 1,000 Bridges. Ghost spiders. Ghost spiders will kidnap targets using their webs, compacting them within a cocoon and turning them into zombies. Damn, they really managed to recreate them using the bodies of the dead. This really takes me back. Sometimes, whenever we wondered where someone was, they popped out of those cocoons. That story is too real. Looks like there's around 4 to 5 Arachne. And there seem to be 8 ghost spiders. Take care of the zombies as needed. Amplify. Throwing. The president looks so happy. Seems like he's having a lot of fun. A few minutes later. Seo Munyap, hunt completed. Whoa. How was it possible for him to finish hunting this fast? Siongo, come give me some aura. Oh okay. Aura relay can give your aura to a nearby target. Perfect. This should be enough. What? You're all surrounded. And Mr. President, what should we do? Incheon BC, they've managed to surround us in the middle. We memorized the safe bridges and found the best locations to place our resources. This time, we have the edge. Now, everyone, aim for the middle and, yeah, good job using that empty head of yours to come up with a plan. Good work. Now, then, why don't I show you what free fall feels like? What? If I use the same amount of aura as when I threw it, they'll return at the same speed I initially threw them. What did you? Ack. What the heck is happening, Mr. President? I know that Mr. President is really amazing and all, but I really don't think this is it. This is insane. Stop overreacting and listen, Don Jun. I'm suggesting this because I have a plan, you know. A plan. An interesting thing about the 1,000 Bridges dungeon is that you can die the moment you lose your focus and fall. They'll try to use that and attack us early on. That's why we'll wait in a place where it's easy to attack us. Even then, to break the bridges that our own team would be on. If you can't memorize all the bridge's locations and statuses, then this plan. Bridge 569, illusion. Bridge 13, real. Bridge 121, real. Bridge 677, illusion. Bridge 518, weakened. Bridge 888, trap. Bridge 428, real. W8. Mr. President, did you manage to memorize all 1,000 of the bridges? I'll make sure every YSM member falls on the real bridges. Everyone else, I'm sure they'll enjoy the way down. Now then, who should I start with first? Don't worry too much. Since I'm nice, I'll make sure no one dies from the height. I'll be sure to take care of everyone before they reach the ground. SCO Munyap, 1 kill. CO Munyap, 2 kills. CO Munyap, 3 kills. CO Munyap, 4 kills. And no one can stop him. CO Munyap, 5 kills. For the finale of the CO Munyap aerial show. Human surfing. I think you've all gravely misunderstood. There's no need to practice hand-to-hand combat. It's easier to defeat a human than an underworlder. CO Munyap, 7 kills. CO Munyap, 8 kills. CO Munyap, 9 kills. Do you understand why you survived until the very end? I was saving the worst for last. CO Munyap, 10 kills. CO Munyap, 11 kills. The second match is over. All kill. MVP CO Munyap 11K OA CO Munyap, what a monster. We're witnessing the creation of a monster at the South Korean battlefield scene has never seen before. Of course, we've seen CO Munyap show off an all-kill during an event match before. However, this is an official match. He did it. He recorded an all-kill in an official match. CO Munyap. CO Munyap. CO Munyap. CO Munyap. CO Munyap. He's the GOAT. All kill. All kill. All kill. All kill. I wonder why they're cheering for something like that. Are you serious? You just recorded the first all-kill in the league's history. That's amazing. Ha, it was just a slaughter. Come on. No one's ever been able to show off something that impressive. And even if our opponents were from KB1, I'm sure you could have done the same, right? You're not wrong. My opponents during the event match were from the KB1 League, too. Regardless, I feel sorry now. It's like an adult joined a kid's fight. I don't think Incheon BC can mentally recover from that. I shouldn't do that so often. Oh my. Would you prefer to sit out during the third match, then? Oh, coach. I'm hoping to get some of the less experienced players on the field while the other team still has yet to recover. Why not? If we lose back-to-back, I'll return for the 5th set. Don't worry, that won't happen. The winner of the 3rd match. MVP Choi Hyuk 3K, 3A once again, it's YSM. Wow, they're dominant even without Seo Munyeop. Looks like we're witnessing a new era unfold for South Korea in Battlefield. Sir, how would you rate your performance today? Great. I hadn't been able to show off even half of what I'm capable of, but I did manage to display most of what I could do. I do feel somewhat sorry for Incheon BC after the matches, though. Oh, is that why you didn't participate in the 3rd match? Yes. Wow, I guess Incheon BC should be thankful for that. Is there anything you would like to say to your opposing team, SP? Oh, of course. Ahem. Hey, SP. I don't think much of you either, got it? Post-season, 1st round Incheon BC YSM. 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 First match 9-0, second match 11-0, third match 4-0. YSM victorious. With what Seo Munyeop showed off, his monstrous spear range, and the first all-kill in an official match, YSM was on an unstoppable roll. Post-season round 2 vs SP. YSM vs SP. This again. Seo Munyeop's long-range spear throwing. First set, 3 kills and 7 assists. Seo Munyeop. Second set, 8 kills and 2 assists. Both post-season rounds ended with a hard carry by Seo Munyeop. I'm going to sleep. Guess I'll need to change underwear again. The black sheep of the second league, Seo Munyeop. Why do we need a top 3? Seo Munyeop is top 1. Seo Munyeop MVP 4 times back-to-back. World's greatest, no, the universe's greatest. To think that there would be a superhuman like that in Korea, let's go. The hero of the underground wars. A hero in Battlefield. Even if he was in the European League, he would have won everything. Seriously, I hope Seo Munyeop transfers to the Euro leagues. Ah, Seo Munyeop. Paris Lumiere BC owner's office, just look at that beautiful long-range spear. To think he would hide something like that. Who would have thought to snipe people from that distance using a spear? I'm sure we can't ignore Jo Seongo's efforts supporting him, but Seo Munyeop is just amazing at using his skills. I never thought you could use vision relay like that. If we want to have him show off that amazing spear throwing at our club, do we need to bring that support with us too? No matter the conditions, I don't care. As long as we can bring Seo Munyeop to us. That long-ranged spear will be Seo Munyeop's trademark. Not only is it effective, but it's a marketing point that people will go crazy over. Of course, brother. That spear is crazy. We need to have him play in our team uniform and see that strategy with our own 2 eyes. If he mentioned that he would never enter something like Battlefield, we would have never had a chance to scout him. Even if it's a second league, the fact that Seo Munyeop stepped foot in a professional league means we can bring him onto our team. I'm sure plenty of teams are going to send offers, but I'm willing to spend whatever's necessary for Seo Munyeop. We'll bet everything on the winter trade market. Germany, Berlin. Even if you're busy, it's hard to see you. How long has it been? I came here because of player acquisitions, Behrman. I'm sure you could have just talked with the other coaches if necessary. If you're here to talk to me directly, that must mean it's a pretty big signing. With the Moro brothers as the owners. This unit put Nathan Bernach and Chichi Lucas at the center, creating a team full of star players known for their flamboyant plays. The Flames of Europe, Paris Lumiere BC. After changing their shield, this team had been told they will face their second coming. With Gerald Walker at the center, creating a tough defensive pool. The Walking Fortress, Beard New York, the New York Bears. Finally. Led by one of the 7 heroes, Emre Casa, this team focused on the first support to rank within the top 3 of Battlefield, Daniel Mainz, and created a perfect strategy to crush their opponents, the Steel Corps, Berlin Blitz. Among these three teams, Paris Lumiere BC, France's Paris Lumiere, and Germany's Berlin Blitz Curlin were two teams with a deep history as rivals. Germany, Berlin. I know you're busy, but it's so hard to catch sight of you. How long has it been? I came to suggest a player, Behrman. I'm sure you could have just talked with the other coaches if necessary. If you're here to talk to me directly, that must mean it's a pretty big signing. You mean the CO Muniap? Behrman, we need to bring CO Muniap onto our team. Look, Casa. I trust your judgment as the coach. I really do. However, CO Muniap's flexible way of thinking wouldn't work well with you. The rivalry between these two was infamous. Years ago. Seriously, we really don't work well with each other. We don't fucking work well, this bitch. That's what I was going to say. Got it? Challenging this dungeon is definitely something we should do. Is definitely a suicide mission. Tiram, don't you think you should stop them? Leave them be. It's already their first fight. You've been counting. It's funny. More fun than clearing dungeons. They're usually fine with each other, but they always fight when they talk about strategies to clear the dungeon. What is wrong with them? CO Muniap doesn't care when he's given orders by those above him. He won't listen to what you have to say. Burley also, even if we don't bring him in, we're already one of the best teams in the world. One of the best teams. During the 2021 World Champions League, we lost to Paris Lumiere and came in second place. During the 2022 World Champions League, we lost to Paris Lumiere and came in second place. Again. Up until Zozo, we've rivaled Paris in victories we've accrued. Total victories: Paris Lumiere 6 greater than 8, Paris Lumiere Curlin Berlin Blitz 6, New York Bears 3. Recently. However, we've been losing more often. The gap between us has grown larger. On top of that, the New York Bears are entering a period of rapid growth. Even so. Think about it, Behrman. If we lose CO Muniap now, where do you think he'll go? You're worrying too much, Casa. He only has experience in the Korean League. It's questionable if he'll be able to perform within the big leagues like those of Europe's. No, he'll be the greatest even within the big leagues. I can wager my entire career on that fact. If we consider that we need to win against the Moro brothers in a bid war. Euros. What? Are you crazy? The match will start soon. The last round of the postseason. YSM versus Ocean Empire. That's what it was supposed to be, but nobody was nervous. It was obvious why. Phew, I guess we'll just prepare for next season. Ocean Empire, $20. I heard Team SP is putting everything on the line next season. Incheon BC, even if it gets worse. It'll be better than this season. Team SP, how do we win against CO Muniap? It was because CO Muniap had been on the field since the first match. First match, victory to YSM. YSM wins the first round. Sir, I think you should sit out the rest of the matches. I'm fine with playing in the second match. No, there's something that I want to test today. Since most of our players don't have experience, we need them to build some. Alright. This would be perfect. If we lose the second and third matches, I can go back. Yes. Thank you for understanding. We will now start the second match. The main difference in the lineup for YSM, target No Jonghwan, human, strength 82-87, agility 65-65, speed 65-69, stamina 72-85, focus 80-83, skill 67-76, aura 70-70, leadership 84/91, tactics 69 of 72, ability, body strengthening. Han Jonghwan, and Choi Hyuk. Target Choi Hyuk, human, strength 85-90, agility 75 out of 75, speed 71/71, stamina 70/70, focus 77/80, skill 68/70, aura 81/82, leadership 41/43, tactics 45/55, ability. Aura, focus, durability, strengthening. First, we switched the knowledgeable leader No Jonghwan from main to secondary tank. That way, he could effectively order and protect the team from the back. On the other hand, Choi Hyuk became the main tanker after his strength reached 85. His agility and speed were fast for a tank, and he had an 81 in aura. Taking all of that into account, he had the stats to make it on the first national team. We leave the strong and durable Choi Hyuk on the front lines, and allow No Jonghwan to run around the back, keeping an eye out for moves and filling in the gaps within the defense. Main team fighting formation 44, dealer, 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 sub-tank, 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 main tank. With this, we have plenty of members that can perform within the KB1 league. They're both good, aren't they? I think this helps them bring out their best points. As the secondary tank, Choi Hyuk tended to hesitate. Sometimes, he wasn't certain if he should attack or defend. Now that he's on the front lines, he can focus on defending and looking for counterattacks. He was like that because he was a damage dealer for a long time. He was habitually ignorant of what to do when positioned awkwardly. And what do you think about No Jonghwan? He's been on a weak team for too long. He always tries to handle things on his own. That puts pressure on him and limits his vision. It's difficult to make good calls like that. I think you're right. Of course. I'm never wrong. Oh, I think Cho Seongo is good at orders too. It's just like you said. Do you have some kind of secret? Well, I've had to gather new teammates for each dungeon. Other than Jaeho, nobody was always with me. Maybe Tiram occasionally. Backstabbers, cowards, idiots. I can tell what people are like just by looking at them. I'm sure you'll be able to make those calls once you gain some more experience too. Nikki, I guess I'll have to put in some effort. Anyway, once Cho Seongo learns more about strategies, I'm thinking about making him the main play caller. That's perfect. Hunting and team fights for No Jonghwan, and Cho Seongo for any special tactics. What now? It better not be something useless again. Oh, well, it's not that. Why are you so cold to me? What is it? We have a lot of trade offers coming in. YSH, of course, we do, but we're not biting. We need to go up to the KB1 league for their contracts to get better. Well, the target for the trades is you, sir. Me? Yes. There are rumors that foreign teams are trying to recruit you. The stories say that they've prepared 100 million at minimum. Paris Lumiere BC, Berlin Blitz BC. 100 million contract for CO Munyap. Perfect. You should go to Paris. The Moro brothers will pay you well. Ha, you're already trying to get rid of me? Forget it. I'd rather stay and make YSM a household name. A household name? Even then, we'd only be Asia's best. I'm sure we can accomplish that without your help. World champs, is that what we need to be the best? We can't. Having you carry the team will only work on a Korean level. Even if you're strong, you can't do it alone on a world level. TSK. I guess. I don't know for sure if they're that strong, though. Maybe if we can recruit some good foreign players. Do you think players at this level would consider coming to Korea? The league level, treatment, conditions, and even living arrangements aren't the least of our worries. At the very least, we can look at recruiting a no-name newbie. But the Korean league is too small to gain enough traction. Wait, you're saying we need to make Korea a battlefield superpower? Yes, that's exactly it. If we sell you and get those contract fees in hand, we could provide better facilities and treatment. We might be able to attract some players. This isn't something we need to decide on now, however. Something more urgent needs our care. So, this is what happens. Our team has the talent to win, but Ocean Empire is still more skilled at this point.